Do you own or are you part of the management team of a management consultancy? If so, this video is tailor-made for you. However, if you're in the services business, be that information services, IT services, or accountancy services, to just quote a few, the logic explained in this video will also apply to you. In this video, I'll run through a view of the consulting firm as a system. This will create a framework for a simple model of how Pyramid Thinking Plus creates financial value for a consulting firm, or indeed any services firm. Depending on your screen size, you may or may not be able to read the detail of the systems diagram clearly. Don't worry, you can download a set of PowerPoint slides depicting the system and our spreadsheet value calculator from the links in the Viewpoints article on the Enstra website. Before I start, let me introduce myself and give you a brief description of what Pyramid Thinking Plus is. My name is Peter Franklin, and I've been a Pyramid Thinking Plus practitioner as a management consultant for over 20 years, and a trainer in the discipline for more than 15. Pyramid Thinking Plus is a method for creating a logic structure for any communication, which makes it much easier for your audience to say yes. It's not rocket science. It's an approach which can be learned in a day. So now you know who I am and what Pyramid Thinking Plus is, let's look at management consultancy as a system. A consulting firm can be thought of as a dynamic system which creates leads from existing clients and new prospects. It then interacts with those leads to create assignments. It then delivers those assignments to generate revenues and gross margins. On screen, you can see the diagram of the system. The top right-hand side of the diagram depicts the generation of leads from existing clients, and the bottom right-hand side the generation of leads from new clients. The center of the diagram depicts the conversion of those leads into sales via your win rate, the number of leads that turn into assignments. The left-hand side of the diagram depicts assignment delivery, which then generates revenues and its associated gross margin. So let us now look at some of the feedback loops in the system. Looking at the top right-hand side of the diagram, you'll find happier clients. Happier clients will generate more repeat business leads, which will feed through to more value through your win rate and gross margin on the new assignments. The success of the new assignments will then feed through to even happier clients, and the reinforcing loop continues. In addition, happier clients will generate positive testimonials and referrals, which will increase the number of new business leads. This will feed through your win rate to more new business and again create value. Looking at the bottom right of the systems map, if you have more effective marketing, this would also increase the number of new business leads, which again, then through your win rate, will translate into new business, feed through to the value of the firm. If we look on the left-hand side of the diagram, gross margin is determined by income minus cost. Clearly, gross margins will go up if you get higher prices for the services that you're selling. These will go up as your clients get happier through a greater appreciation of the value you are delivering to them through your work. Gross margins will also improve when the consultancy gets high utilizations and lower cost of sales. That happens when the win rate goes up. That is because as the win rate goes up, you need less people to create a given amount of sales, which means you have more people available to deliver and be billable. So as the win rate goes up, your gross margin goes up. That is how the value of your firm goes up. It's through more repeat business, more new business, and increased gross margins. So the question is, how does Pyramid Thinking Plus impact on the system? Let's add it into the picture of the system. In the center, we now have the orange lozenge, which represents the adoption of Pyramid Thinking Plus. Let's have a look at the impact it has on creating value for your firm. There are 4 key areas: increasing your win rate, increasing your gross margin, creating more existing business leads, and creating more new business leads. The most important one is that Pyramid Thinking Plus increases win rates. The increases are often instant and very significant. Its ability to achieve this is evidenced by the fact that many of the major global consultancies have adopted it. We know our clients have experienced enhanced traction once they have adopted it. And we ourselves have seen the power of the approach in generating and sustaining our own flow of work for over 20 years. Now, looking at gross margins, we now look to the left of the diagram. Pyramid Thinking Plus, you will also leave your audience fully understanding how your service proposition is going to result in increased margins for them. This means you'll be able to command higher prices for your services, which in turn means more gross margins. The increasing win rate will bring with it an improved utilization rate, which in turn will support higher margins through reduced costs. Looking at lead generation for both existing and new client assignments, Pyramid Thinking Plus creates happier clients because you get greater buy-in to the recommendations when you use Pyramid Thinking Plus logics. This means your clients feel that they get better value from you. You get happier clients, that feeds through into more existing client leads, which leads through to more repeat business, which in turn increases the value of the firm. It also leads to more testimonials and referrals, which means more new business leads, which again feeds through to more new business, and again increases the value of the firm. You deploy pyramid thinking logics to your marketing materials, you get more effective marketing, which means more new business leads, which translates through an increasing win rate into more new business, which again increases the value of the firm and makes you grow. So you now know how Pyramid Thinking Plus creates value for consultancy, but how much value might it create? We have taken the essence of the system, the green lozenges, and created a spreadsheet model of a consulting firm. We have run the model for a medium-sized consultancy firm with 1,100 staff and $250 million of revenues and an EBITDA of $44 million. Over 5 years after the adoption of Pyramid Thinking Plus, on the basis of very modest improvement assumptions, additional EBITDA of $170 million should be achievable. Now that's a prize really worth going for. But how do you find out if it makes economic sense for your organization? How do you do that? Well, it's easy. Just 3 steps. First of all, run the model on your own assumptions. To do that, you need to download the systems diagrams and the spreadsheet from the Emstra website. You need to plug in your numbers and your assumptions. And if you get stuck, please just get in touch. We'd be pleased to help you work through the process. Secondly, evaluate your options for implementing the Pyramid Thinking Plus approach. Talk to Pyramid Thinking Plus training providers such as Emstra Consulting to find out what they would suggest you do and what they would charge. Then add in your internal costs of adopting the approach. And thirdly, calculate the ROI of your investment in PTP training by comparing your increased returns over 5 years with your implementation costs. So, run the numbers for your organization and see how much additional value you can add by adopting the Pyramid Thinking Plus approach for effective communications. And if we can help in any way, please just get in touch. Thank you for listening.